Hi everyone, my name is Rosemary, founder of TechAble Assistive Technology. Today I'd like to show how to use the switch control feature under iPhone accessibility for those individuals who cannot use their voice or hand movements to control iPhone. But if those individuals have any one reliable switch site, which means at least one part of body that the individual is able to control consistently, then they can use iPhone. So for example, if an individual can move a little bit of their head like this, or even puff consistently, then that individual will be able to use iPhone using one of the switches like button switch or sip and puff switch to control iPhone. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so to use the switch feature, you will need a switch interface, and of course, if you want to use it with an iPhone or iPad, the USB to Apple Lightning adapter. So I'm going to use this big blue button switch and then X key USB switch interface. This will send a signal from the switch to a computer or a mobile device, and then use this adapter. I'm gonna connect the USB end of the switch interface to my iPhone. These days, you can also get a wireless switch which connects to the mobile device through Bluetooth. So if you have a wireless switch, you will not need the switch interface and of course the adapter. Now this big blue button switch is connected to my iPhone through the switch interface and the USB adapter to an iPhone. So now go to settings and then accessibility. Scroll down and under physical and motor, you will see switch control. So tap switch control. And before I turn on this switch control feature, I need to assign this blue switch first. So go to switches, and then under switches, you will see add new switch. So tap it, and then under source, it will be external switch. So I'll tap external, and it asks to activate the switch that's connected to this phone. So I'm going to press this switch, and then it said, okay, what is the name of the switch? So I'll just name it blue, and then tap save. And then it asks, okay, choose a switch action. So since I have only one switch, under scanner, I'll choose select item. So whenever I press this blue switch, it's gonna select item. So I'm going to go back. And then if you scroll down under timing, you will be able to adjust how rapidly items are scanned. So let me go scroll to the top, and then I'm gonna turn on the switch control. I'm going to show two different ways of using the switch control to select items on the screen. And these are item scanning mode and gliding cursor mode. So after I turn on the switch control, let me show you the item scanning mode first. So let me turn on the switch control, and I'm going to go to home screen. So this item scanning highlights items or groups, like you can see here, one at a time. So to select an item or a group, you need to press the switch when the item or group which you want to select is highlighted. So let me open the weather here. So I'm gonna press the switch, and then it's start scanning, and then press here. Now it's gonna scan one item at a time. I'll wait until it gets to weather. And in here, when I press it, you will see this pop-up menu. From this menu, you can select tab to open the item, or if you select the dots at the bottom of the menu, you will be able to see more actions, such as going to home screen or switch it to gliding cursor mode. So let me actually first select tab to open the weather app. So I selected the weather app and tap, and it opens up the app. And this time I'm going to choose the dots at the bottom, and then I'm going to choose the glider cursor to show you guys how to use the gliding cursor mode. So dots at the bottom, and then gliding cursor is the first group. Click. So now it switched to the gliding cursor mode. Let me go back to the home page by selecting the dots again. Home. So gliding cursor will let you select an item on the screen by pinpointing it with scanning crosshairs. So this time, let me open Notes app. So press the switch to stop the wide vertical crosshairs, and then I need to press it again to stop the fine vertical crosshair, like this. And then same thing with the horizontal crosshairs. Tap. So let me type hello in here. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Then after I type E, I'm going to just use the word prediction shown above the keyboard. So I'm gonna choose hello from the word prediction. So scanning is slow method to control an iPhone than using voice or external mouse. But it is a feature that let an individual with severe physical motor disability to use an iPhone only with a switch. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching.